Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a new healing item here. This is the Resident Evil First Aid Spray. So obviously made famous by the Resident Evil series. You had First Aid Spray, it would full heal you in that game, right? That's a big deal. Like otherwise you're just combining a green herb and a red herb and you're like, I'm hoping. I only got a green herb, I only got like this, that, or the other thing. First Aid Spray, guaranteed. You spray yourself with that stuff and it just works here. So this mod adds this weapon, or this item, I guess it's not a weapon, this medical item to the level list. So it's not even something that you're going to be able to craft for yourself. It's not a capability of this thing. It's something you have to find in the world. Now, I found it on a lot of gunners. I have a lot of this stuff already. Okay? I have 22 first aid sprays. Now, as you see there, it heals 527% of your HP. I don't even know what that means. Because I have maximum medic perk even. And my stim packs, 100%. So if I take a stim pack, full heals me. Right? Now, same thing with this medic spray, except for somehow it's even better. This first aid spray. It's called first aid spray, right? This first aid spray does also have weight, which is the factor. It was with 0.1 pound, I believe, per thing, which is like gonna add up over time. But I guess you could save it. Like if you don't take the medic perk, obviously it's a huge buff over a stim pack, right? Like it's not a thing that you can even compare, right? Like because the stim pack, we're gonna see how it works. Obviously, it also is supposed to make. There's no animation for it or anything, but apparently it does make the sound. So let's tab this on a favorite real quick here, and we're gonna see what it sounds like. Okay, and it just works. I'm just like fully healed instantaneously. Like it just goes so fast. Now what I'm gonna try to do is I'm giving myself some fragmentation mines here. Now I'm going to try to hurt myself a little bit more. Maybe we need a couple more. Okay, I'm a tanky character. There we go. Pretty hurt, pretty bad, right? So we'll compare this directly, right? We'll pop a first aid spray. Let's listen to that noise again. It's just instantaneous. Like it doesn't go up over time or anything. We can compare that directly. Like even like as a maxed out, leveled up. I probably should do 3, I guess. I'm trying not to die. So my frames be chopping. I pop a stim pack. Obviously, there's an animation. Takes a lot of time. The health does take time to go up, right? That first aid spray is instantaneous. Now, it's going to be like really impossible for me to tell, like, to create a situation where I am taking damage as I'm taking the first aid spray to see like if it heals through it or whatever. But it is a very effective healing item, right? Like I am sitting here almost dead. No, I'm not. Instantaneously, and it makes a happy little positive noise. It's no animation, which is, some could argue it would be a beneficial thing, right? Like it would be a thing where you would want no animation because it's faster and it just heals you and you get it done, right? Like, because even if you're hurt, like I know I'm quick popping a stim pack, but no matter what, unless you replace the stim pack thing, even if I go in my inventory here, right, and you would think like, okay, I have paused the game because I'm in my inventory. Y'all should know this by now, but like, if I pop a stim pack, it's gonna animate that when I get back in. Now, obviously, I'm fully healed by the time that animation is finished because it starts plugging it in and all that stuff. But the Resident Evil First Aid Spray is better. And then, like I said, I have to have a special perk that even gets me there. It's in this tree somewhere, right? Some medic stuff. I forget which one that is. Isn't that the Illyr in here? Yeah, medic right here, the first perk. I forgot that it was Intelligence 1. But Stimpaks restore all that stuff. Obviously, get the benefit of right away with medic as well. And they both work much more quickly. They still don't work instantaneously like this first aid spray does. Now, obviously, you're not going to have a huge amount of this, and you're going to kind of find it and use it as a special thing. I almost would compare it to something like Nuka-Cola Quantum, which has a similar effect, right? Like, you take a Nuka-Cola Quantum that heals a ton, heals very quickly, kind of similar thing. Obviously, it's got the cool Resident Evil reference to it. It does look like first aid spray. Like if you were to pick it up out in the world and drop it, like it would look like first aid spray. I think I might drop one of these on the ground. You can see it does. Like if you were to find it on the world, it looks like first aid spray. It's very Resident Evil, right? Pick it up. You can heal yourself instantaneously to full. Now we're gonna show off how to get this just a little bit. I'm gonna go fight some gunners, and I'm gonna show you that that's where I find it off of. It can also be on raiders and other types of enemies and stuff as well too. People enemies, like they carry it around, right? It's not gonna spawn in like super mutants or whatever. Super mutants aren't popping first aid spray, thank God. Could you imagine how scary? Anyway, well, let's go show off how to find this just a little bit. Alright everybody, we're here in my zombies here in arcade mode like I am. I've spawned in some gunners. They should drop some first aid spray. I've had a run of a thing where like every gunner I kill drops a first aid spray. Obviously it's going to give us a chance to use the first aid spray as well as like an actual thing. But we're going to see like, do you have a first aid spray is the question. That's all I'm looking for. Like, obviously, it has some bullets. No first aid spray on this particular first gunner. But, like, I do think it's, like, a certain level of quality, too. Like, so, like, you can't just, like, expect every gunner to have it. Like, if you're a low level, I don't think it's going to spawn in literally at all. Where did all the gunners spawn in at? I know there's a lot of dead people, okay? Don't worry about the dead people. They're dead. They don't have feelings, okay? If you're dead, you don't really have feelings, do you? So, that guy has a first aid spray. See? One right on that guy. I took the tiniest bit of damage. These guys aren't really going to hurt me. You know, I'm too overpowered. Do you have a first aid spray? He has a first aid spray. Right? Like, I'm just showing, like, on the basic level, you could find it. It's not like you're going to, you know, find it constantly. It is meant to be rare. This guy's a stim pack instead. Right? You will find it in those kinds of situations, though. Right? So, like, I could literally... I mean... I would like to get hurt. Yeah, burn yourself. Shoot me. I'm immune to damage. It doesn't keep healing over time. Like, so, like, that's a different thing, too. Like, so I just showed there. I got full healed off of it. Obviously, these gunners aren't doing a huge amount of damage to me. I'm very resistant. Got ballistic revolver thing. Gunner, come on. You can try harder. Like, you're running away from me. They're terrified. No, go ahead. Shoot me. So the thing about it is if I pop a stim pack, that's healing over time. So even though I'm getting shot here, I'm actually healing over for a little bit. While there's like a period, like it's healing over time. Just a little bit. Right? So there's like a small difference in that. Because this is healing instantaneously. It heals. If I get shot at all after this, damage starts to resume. Now, you know, it's an interesting effect, right? Obviously, it works a lot like the healing spray from Resident Evil does. And I think it's a cool thing. I think it's like a small little add-on thing. Like, it's not meant to replace stim packs, really. It's not meant to, like... It's just like this extra cool healing item that you can get and you can use in super oh shit situations. I'm hurt really bad. No, I'm not. And you get a nice little noise, okay? You guys let me know what you think of the Resident Evil first aid spray down in the comment section down below. Are you guys going to be checking out this mod for yourselves? Let me know. If you do want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page and the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.